storm.
Wow, haven't played this one in a hot minute. Welcome back to Danganronpa. It's been probably, I think, like maybe a month or two since I last played this, so you know, might be a little confused on what to do with the voices, but yeah, you know, I pretty clearly remember what was going on last time. I think we had just started chapter 2. Let's see if any of the descriptions have changed. Okay. Makoto is still in very stunned silence over everything that's happened, but nice trash can. Oh wow. They cleaned that bathroom up pretty handily.
It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything here to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. But not Leon, fuck that guy. I'm not sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Keep telling yourself that. It'll be over in the real world. Or I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected.
They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. I just lost the game! No, what? I just told you I lost the game! I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Anyone else? What do you mean?
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Oh, damn, that was fast.
Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. To bear, get it? So be well aware of your actions. Bear. I'm a bear. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite. What was that just now?
was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is?
And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun.
Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair.
I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement, and then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
A whole new world? New fantastic point of view?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But... a new world?
Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely.
Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Except me, for some reason.
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man.
What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there.
Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. Bad, awful, terrible trap. That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message.
Huh?
I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out!
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff probably came naturally to anyone going to school here.
That's probably just the way I... Yep, that's the way I came in. Alright, let's try that again. I'll leave the area a second time. Okay, back in the... Oh, I can go upstairs now.
The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here.
What's up, Taka?
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also of utmost importance to double-check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you.
This is the girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me. I'd turn into Hifumi.
Come on.
This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here.
Let's see. Right, I seem to recall there being a button that... Yes. Tab. Okay, nothing in here. Let's check that out later. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Let's go in. Ooh, what is this?
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around.
Looking photorealistic Monokuma. That's it? That's all that's up here? Just 2 empty classrooms? Well. Oh, maybe I can go in here. Maybe there's something in here. Oh, it's a library.
It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. I am absolutely shocked. There's no hentai in here.
How come?
I don't know, they probably thought it was too risque or something.
Oh, well, that wasn't too far off.
They have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do, too, get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me.
But still, this library is most interesting.
Huh? What's interesting about it?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko?
Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Damn. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade.
Just thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me. You've insulted my honor.
No, these two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh. What's in the envelope, huh?
The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while.
Well, shall
we see what's inside?
but we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
What we shouldn't do is leave us here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office.
Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on an active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations.
What does this mean?
The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it probably doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago?
Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance.
But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part?
What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now.
The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or...
What's under the desk, huh?
There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing's incredibly dusty. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a pretty prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Except that coin right there. That's pretty fucking nice.
Same thing. Maybe there are more coins in it, though. I need more coins! I don't know what they're for. I think they have something to do with... See, I've looked up, like, information on this game. Trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible, obviously. Here's something about a shop, but I've yet to encounter it, so... Maybe I will while, investigating more. Oh, there it is. There's the nice coin. Damn, how'd I rack up 89 of those things? I haven't even done that much exploring.
What's behind this door?
It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there.
That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out.
Okay. Think I've done everything there is to... Oh, might still be more to look at here. What, the monitor?
I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked.
Oh, a spicy laptop.
The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. How long am I gonna be stuck in here being watched by all these cameras?
Let's see, does tab button work out here? I forget. Oh, that's just the mini map. Okay, looks like there's more over here.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool.
Pool.
You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it.
There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm excited. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it.
Why are you getting mad?
Where's her fucking Gatling gun?
Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here?
The second floor has opened up. The opening area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Oh, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Oh, I'm calling it now. She's gonna be the next murderer.
Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But still, looks like the locker rooms here should have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
But
I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? It's a pretty weird phobia, though.
Yeah, I mean... It's the ultimate programmer. I bet she's been stuffed into more than her fair share of lockers.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. It's pretty nice. Pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. Corn on the cob. Reminds me of Mondo's hair. Behind this door is the locker room.
This is the girls' locker room. A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? Oh, I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really?
Really? What? If you want to unlocker the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line, because Monokuma said so. But what if someone opens the door and someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity, Hifumi! See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all taka 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 taka. I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
His Gatling gun can fire in spurts if it shoots ya. It's gonna hurt.
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not?
Well, that never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay then, how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? Because my brain is 100% cotton.
I did not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
It's 'cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same closed eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
I hate you so much.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. I'm so mad. I'm gonna go swimming so I won't be so mad.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. I'm sorry, I'll pass this time.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything new? And
What? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? What? Okay, so I guess there's a reason Taka is the ultimate moral compass and not the ultimate speaker.
There's a library. And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
there was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much of it, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha!
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? Did you find anything like that? Well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We didn't find a goddamn way out.
Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So, are we done for today?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope?
Byakuya knows something. Yada yada yada, 10 p.m.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed.
Oh. Oh, new objects.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college, where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. Yeah, maybe that's why the graphics are stylized like that. You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma? Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you all know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to your regulations menu.
You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. But first I'm going to save my game. How do I do that? Oh, right. Like this. Why am I still talking like this?
Okay. The date checks out. Alright. You know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, then and you want to subscribe or something, you don't need me to tell you that. If you want to subscribe, just subscribe.